Have you faced this situation that when you are trying to give the information to your manager and asking information, he says to you that try to become independent, do not bug him with every small detail. When you try to collaborate in a project and you try to give your opinion, your team says that you are dominating, and when you stop giving input, they say you're not collaborating. What do? A lot of people feel it is politics or some other frustrations, but in reality, it is just a communication gap. Let me explain to you through a case study. One of my clients, let's take an example, his name is Jatin. His manager is Ravi, and these are the problems that Ravi is having with Jatin. Ravi believes that Jatin is not giving complete information about the project and is keeping Ravi in dark. Ravi believes that Jatin is not efficient in his work, and Ravi believes that the way he deals with client and his team is not the right way of dealing. Now if we talk to Jatin, Jatin feels that Ravi is extremely busy. Whenever he is trying to give data to Ravi is saying do not bother him and do it independently. So in a couple of instances it happened like this, that Ravi tried to give him all the information and Ravi said to him that don't disturb me, you are supposed to take this, you have more than 10 years of experience, don't ask me these silly questions, you take care of it. Then Jatin started understanding that asking Ravi questions is creating problems. So what he started doing is he started working on his own. And once he started working on his own, in one of the projects, he did some changes which he tried to communicate to Ravi. But it seems Ravi was busy and Jatin took it, and later on, when Ravi came to know that this project had these changes, he got furious. He said, how can you do these changes without even letting me know? And Jatin is like clueless, I tried a list. And he said, don't tell me all these things, you are not communicating, you have a big communication challenge. Similarly, this situation was happening with Jatin at home also. At home also, his wife started feeling that you're not giving him information, you're not communicating with him, you're not taking responsibility of his family, and Jatin was like pissed off. He did not know what to do, and that is the point in time he contacted me on LinkedIn and we started working with him. And once I started working with him, these are the following things I trained him. I gave him 5 simple ideas. It was almost 6 months we worked on this project. I'm just giving him 4-5 things which he learned. The first thing I helped him to understand is that there are different personalities, different language. So you have to understand the personalities. The personality which his manager was a person who wanted direct to the point answers, no bullshit around, and just give him important information. That doesn't mean they don't talk to him. There is a way you should follow. That's the first thing when you start understanding personalities. Similarly, his wife had a personality of connecting with people more, giving him more data, spending time with her. So that was the communication gap with her wife. Then, coming to the second point which he gave was that you're not efficient. I started giving a very clear idea. Point number 2. Have clear expectation of your goals and your responsibilities and how it will be measured. Majority of the time, when people do not know how to communicate, they don't have clarity, they assume, and once you assume, there will always be errors. Third thing I trained him was understand the difference between aggressive, passive, and assertive communication. It's a big topic in itself, which I trained him for almost 2-3 months, and he became very good in this area. Fourth thing I trained him was once you understand different personalities, learn how to connect with people, because it doesn't matter what you do. If you do not connect with people, they will never understand you, and without connections, things will not work well. And fifth thing I started training him was learn how to collaborate with people in a team atmosphere. Unless you do this, you will never grow. And the outcome after 6 months was this. Ravi and Jatin started having good relationship. In fact, Jatin sat with Ravi and asked a clear-cut precisely that it seems there is a communication gap, and I'm sure it is my error. So I want to clarify it. Let me define what exactly you mean that I am not efficient. What would be defining my work so that you know I am efficient? What are the boundaries I should set? Because I understand I don't want to bother you with every small information, but what is the threshold which I should remember when I communicate, and what is the way of communication? How do I communicate with you so that we both have the same page? Then they found certain protocols. If they follow this, it will work out. And the amazing part was this. After 6 months, Ravi had a great opinion about Jatin. They started working properly. The team dynamics started improving. And that is the power when you learn how to communicate. Now, if you are in the similar situation, where you're communicating with people and you feel people are not understanding what you're trying to say, your efforts are not getting recognized, there are unnecessary stress in the organization, then I could tell you, don't have to worry. It is a learnable skill. You just have to invest 4 to 6 months and you can become great at it. So don't waste your time and energy on the things which can be easily learned. Take help of coaching. Drop me a message if my experience can help you grow in your career. I would love to collaborate with you. Drop me a message and let's have virtual coffee. I would like to know what is your situation and how I can help you.